Is my microphone working? Looks like it is. All right. Hello, everybody. It's your friendly local zipperworks, and I'm back with more Trails in the Sky 3rd. I actually got the game up already. Yep, okay, it's working in stream. Neato. I'm pretty sure we left off on the scenic route. No, we left off in the garden, but I'm pretty sure we left off in the scenic route. Alright. I was probably just saving before starting another thing. I know me. This is my team. I think I've done Richard's monuments. The last one requires Joshua. But before we get there, let's check out the doors, because I don't know how many I've done. Done that. Done that. Did that one. Pretty sure I did that one. Unsure on that one? What if they start at 12? Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Okay, I've done all the star doors. How's sun doors doing? You did that one. I've done 2 rounds of sun door 3. Alright, I don't know if I've done the 1 moon door. Hello! Let me double check in this fancy guide here that I have, because I can't be trusted to play RPGs on my own. Which one was it that I'm not sure if I've done? Moon door 5 is the one I'm not sure if I've done. I have not done it. At least I don't think I have. I need the fortune quartz? How do I find that? Do I have that already? Let's check! That is not the correct one. That's also not the correct one. That's the correct one. We've done it. Okay. It doesn't appear that we have that one. Alright, where do I get that one? Oh, it was renamed. Hello? It still doesn't seem like I have it. Unless I'm stupid, which is entirely possible. But I should have gotten it, so let's... Fast travel! Inchested, leave. No, I've gotten everything from here. Alright, maybe it's on somebody? Yes, it's on him. Hi, I need that. Hey, Kevin. You have anything I can shove on you? Enjoy your quartz. Alright, there we go. Let's get through that door now.
Happiness comes in many forms and can be interpreted in many ways. Present to me a form of happiness you have obtained. Only then shall the door open. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing.
Normally I wouldn't read that, but it's been like, what, a month?
It was almost time for Matron Teresa's birthday. The children were keenly aware of this fact, too. One by one, they finished their chores early and gathered to decide what to do for it. After all, if Matron always did for them, they wanted to make it an occasion to remember. But they still hadn't decided what to get her as a present. There had to be something out there that was perfect for her. Something that would make her really happy. But what?
Can you finish watering the plants then, Daniel? You can take care of the flower beds, Polly. As for me, I'll go help with the cooking. Then we're gonna decide on what to get the matron as a present. Yep. So let's hop to it. Okay. Right. Now this just leaves Clem. Where is he? He should be back by now. This isn't the first time he's taken forever coming back home either. I wish he'd grow up. Let me help you with the cooking, matron.
Oh, that's quite all right, Mary. I'll be fine. It's good for you to rest up once in a while. I'm always burdening you by having you help me and take care of the children.
That's not true. It's not a burden at all. I'm happy to help. Besides, I am the oldest one here. It's only right that I help out wherever I can. I can't sit around doing nothing, and Chloe's so busy in Grantsville either. Well, if you don't need help with the cooking, I'll go and clean our room. Clem might mess it all up again this morning, so I could probably stand to be tidied up some.
Oh, wait.
What was that? Daniel didn't try to water the chickens instead of the plants. I'll go and take a look just in case. So much to do, so much to do.
I appreciate that she's always doing so much to try and help out. I can't help but feel she's overworking herself a little lately.
Oh, you're back, Clem. Well, you managed to buy the decorations we'll need for the matron's birthday? No, you didn't. Don't tell me you didn't buy anything! Well, I was gonna, but I ended up hearing this real interesting story instead.
Several hours earlier.
So we sent a little boy down a highway full of monsters all by himself to the city.
A happiness stone? Indeed, it's a magical stone with a golden glow said to bring happiness to those who possess it. I'm sure you're aware of how the goddess created this continent in ancient times. When that happened, her power showered down upon the land as an infinite number of particles, their light radiant and divine. Most of those lights were fleeting, but not all of them. Some of those particles of light remained, hidden by mist in tall mountains. Over time, they grew in size, bit by bit, and that is the origin of the happiness stones. That's so cool! Isn't it? Still, as you can imagine, it's exceptionally rare that anyone finds one. After all, they only develop in the deepest regions of the tallest mountains. That's not somewhere people go every day. But you say you did, when you went on that expedition to the far north, right? You got it. It was on the sacred mountain of Tejas, a perilous place full of snow and ice. Even the slightest loss of footing would have sent me cascading into the ravines below, and the never-ceasing blizzards assaulted me from morn to night. Before I knew it, even my food supply had run out, and I was left wandering that white desert alone, not knowing how much longer I had left. At times I had to fend off the assault of vicious monsters, while at other times I found myself almost plunged upside down the cliffsides. But while the experience may have been enough to take out most ordinary men, it wasn't enough to take me down. This might be a dude. He's a girl now, though. I clung desperately to the razor-sharp ice walls, making my way gradually farther into the mountain, never once letting my resolve waver. Man, you're so cool! No matter what happens, don't give up. That's my policy, and it should be yours, too. Be like the mighty Captain O'Neill, invincible! Regardless, after overcoming countless trials and obstacles before me, I finally found that faintly glowing stone. My hands shook, but I reached out and picked it up. The second I did, the raging wind stopped as if they had never been blowing at all. Then the morning sun began to shine down through the clouds above. That light hit the stone and it began to glow with a glistening, radiant beauty. It was like something out of this world. I've never heard of that before. It sounds so dreamy. See, I told you it was amazing. Must be so pretty. So cool. I wish I could find a pretty magical stone like that. Mr. O'Neill tells the best stories, doesn't he?
It's Mrs. O'Neill now.
Yeah, that was a great story. Okay, move your butt, Daniel. We're gonna go find a happiness stone. What? Wait a second, Clem. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think? The only tall mountains around here are the Crone Mountains. Chloe said they were the tallest point in the world, too.
If we're gonna find ourselves a happiness stone anywhere, it's gotta be there. Yes, O'Neill's a trans representation we didn't know we needed. I think the stuff behind him looked like long hair, so I assumed it was an old woman, and then I realized midway through he had a mustache. So now he's a trans icon. She's a trans icon. Uses all the pronouns.
We're gonna find one. We are. I'm gonna be an invincible guy, just like Mrs. O'Neill was. Clem, I understand why you're so desperate to find one. Really, I do. But Mrs. O'Neill's stories are, well... You just wait here with Polly, Mary. We'll be back before you know it. Let's get moving, Daniel. Wait, Clem! Wait for me. I want to be an invincible guy, too. Just make sure the matron doesn't find out about what we're planning for her present, Mary. It's gotta be a surprise. I know that. But listen to me, Clem. Mrs. O'Neill's stories are... Listen to me! He's so stupid. Well, for not realizing Mrs. O'Neill's stories are all made up, and for not listening to me trying to tell him. Working some of the testaments into one doesn't make the rest of what he's saying credible. Doesn't matter how long he spends trying to find a happiness stone, he's not going to. Still, I wish they really did exist. They sound so lovely. Mary? Mary? Earth to Mary? Oh, sorry. Don't make it jump like that. You really scared me. I went away now, but we still don't know what to do for the matron's present. What are we gonna do? I'm surprised this story didn't have any effect on you. Might not be real, but I thought it was pretty touching. Touchy? She'll never quite be all there, will she? This is why I need to look out for everyone. Let's just let Clem and Daniel do what they want. Clem's not gonna listen to us even if we go after him anyway, which means we're gonna have to think up a present ourselves. If only I knew what would be good enough. Shall we go and have a look along the shore? There might be some pretty shells there. If we collect enough of them, we might even be able to make a necklace for her. That sounds like it might make for a good present, right? Okay, let's get going. Okay.
Oh, I am a small child now. Let me get back to where you need to do the thing. Okay. Ah, that's not the fast button. This is the fast button, okay. Here's the beach.
Woo! pretty pink one.
It's cracked. What a shame.
Oh, I can't see any pretty ones around here.
I can't see any nice looking ones around here. Oh, nice to be to bump into a happiness stone.
This one feels kind of nice in the hand, but I'm not very fond of the color. I prefer it a little lighter.
Nope, nothing but garbage here.
What a terrible person to throw a used cigarette on the beach. Adults can be so awful sometimes. It seemed like a good idea on paper, but I can't do much with it without any nice shells to use.
I wish those happiness stones actually did exist.
One of those would be the perfect present for the matron. What you thinking about, Mary? That stone? Oh, yeah. Holly, do you think it's possible that happiness stones might be real? Do you want one so you can be happy? Well, that wasn't really what I meant. Just, don't you think it'd be romantic if something like that really existed? Happiness is all around us. What's that? What?
I don't know. It's really shiny though.
Oh, so that's what it was. Yeah, it certainly counts as romantic. But I'm not sure a chain alone is going to make much of a present. We'll need a little more than that. You can have it if you want. You were the one who found it. It might not be fitting for a present, but it's still pretty. Take good care of it, okay? Okay. Oh. It's Satya! Oh, Polly, Mary!
Hey kids, having fun playing on the beach?
Yes, that's right. We were trying to find some nice shells, actually.
Shells, huh? They'll take care, alright? I'm not gonna tell you not to play here, but you just keep your eyes peeled for monsters.
We will. Fortunately, there don't seem to be any here today. You going somewhere, Lucia?
Well, I was. You know about the bazaar starting today in Minoria, right? We wanted to put up some posters for it in Rillen.
You just reminded me of it, in fact. I wanna go.
You should totally go then. It'll be really fun, trust me. Okay, let's get a move on. Hey, don't tug on my arm like that. Isn't that Grant's right?
Wasn't he one of those bracers who helped us before?
Yes, it is Grant. I can't remember his name though.
It was Karna, Annalise,
Kurt,
and him. What is his name? Mary! Mary! Oh, sorry, Polly, what is it? I want to go to the bazaar. The bazaar? Oh, right, sorry. Well, we might find something that works as a present there if we do. Okay, let's go see if we find something. Yay! Wait a second! It's not safe to go running off on your own, Polly. Let's go together, okay? Okay. Wow, this is so cool.
Oh, there was a treasure chest? Whoops.
Yeah, there's something available here. I wonder if there's anything that would make a good present for the matron. There has to be with all that's here.
I'll go back and check on it. If I can.
Bazaar actually seems like the kind of place you might accidentally stumble upon magical items like the happiness stone. And I wouldn't even know where to start. Nothing I see looks like it anyway.
Is something in particular you're looking for that I could help with?
maybe it won't hurt to ask. Sir, do you happen to know where I can find a happiness stone?
What?
It's a stone that makes people happy just for owning it.
I really couldn't tell you. Sorry, sweetie.
That's alright. Sorry for the trouble.
You know, I do remember hearing a funny story about the Crone Mountains one time that might be worth hearing. I've got no idea if it's true or a bunch of hooey, but would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
It's an old story I heard from my dad a while back. Something about them glowing gold all of a sudden once a year, around this time of year as it so happens. Apparently if a traveler happens to be walking along them at exactly that time, they undergo what I can only describe as a strange experience. And then they become happy. Nice, isn't it?
What should we do, Polly? This actually sounds like it might be true after all. Maybe there really is something up in the mountains. Mary? Golden glow, tall mountains, it all fits. Maybe there really is a happiness stone to be found there. She's not listening. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go and take a quick peek up there, would it? Say, Polly, you know Clem and Daniel came to the bazaar earlier, Mary. What? They came to do some shopping and said they were going into the Crone Mountains. They said they're all ready too. Seriously? I didn't even notice. Well, you are spacing out a lot lately. Can't believe they're thinking of heading into the mountains! Agent Teresa's always telling us not to go any farther from the orphanage of Minoria. But you want to go into the mountains too. That's, I'm planning on doing it to get her a birthday present. That's very different. It will only be for a minute or two. Besides, we gotta go and bring those two home now. That's important enough on its own. Then we can just search for the present while we're there. Can't tell the matron about this, right? Absolutely not. She can't know about the birthday present, right? Let's go. Stick close to me, Polly.
Alright, let's see. Okay, I know where I am now. Am I allowed to leave town? Yes! Alright, let's see. There was a chest.
Oh, isn't this? It's a treasure chest! Do you want to see what's inside? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Much to Mary and Polly's dismay, this chest is as empty as can be.
No!
We tried. Can I help you?
Oh, I remember your name now. It's Black.
It's Grant. Please try and remember it this time. Poor guy.
Say, Polly, what do you think those happiness stones are really like in person? Do you think Mrs. O'Neill's right about them glowing in the pretty golden light? That'd be so wonderful. Huh? I'm not saying that I believe him now or anything. Far from it. I'm just saying that if all he said is true, it'd make a perfect present for Agent Teresa. What about you think? Wait, Polly? Don't tell me she's lost. Polly! Polly, where are you? Polly! Polly! Oh, I told her to stay close to me, too. Where had she gone? She's hopeless.
She went this way. Am I supposed to go this way? Yes.
find her anywhere. This is all my fault for being so careless. I shouldn't have taken my eyes off her. I never do this either, so why did I do it this time? Wait a second. Is this the right way? Which way did I come from again? Polly! Answer me, Polly! Where are you going? Huh? Where am I? I've never been this far from the orphanage before. It looks like Polly's not the only one who's lost. What am I doing? I need to be strong and look after the other children. I've gotta find Polly. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I never should have believed in that silly story. I never should have taken Polly so far from the orphanage. How could I have messed up so badly? I've got to find Polly. The monster like that finds her before I do. I don't even want to think about it. Please be safe, Polly. Polly! Polly! Where are you, Polly? Answer me, please! Polly, please, just come out. I know I messed up, so please, just come out. I mustn't cry. I mustn't cry.
It's mad chilly this time of year, huh? Maybe I should go catch some more Z's.
Who are you?
Huh?
What's the big deal? Don't scare a dragon like that! I thought my heart was gonna go pumping right out of its chest!
Huh.
What's that? Something on my face, little buddy?
It's weird.
Hey, it's way not cool to laugh that much.
Sorry. What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, me? I was just keeping my head low while all the scary stuff was going down.
Scary stuff? Like what?
Like the Glorious and the Oriole and junk. Didn't you hear about them?
I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Are you a baby dragon?
Yippers! I'm only 320 years old.
What? Really?
Why are you so surprised? That's totally normal.
Yes? I'm not so sure about that.
Anyway, I'm bored. I want some grub. Do you know if there are any dandelions that bloom around here?
Is that what you eat?
Sunflowers are yummy-licious too. Taste just like the sun. No lie.
I didn't know that. Oh, I know. Ta-da! You can have one of my super special sandwiches. They haven't got any dandelions or sunflowers in them, but they've got some plants from our garden in them. So I'm sure those have a sunny taste to them. Okay, open wide now. So, what do you think?
That was so good!
Made it all myself, too. Aren't I amazing?
Wow, you're crazy amazing! Can I have another one?
Another one? But I've only got one left, and that's not supposed to be mine.
Give me half then!
Pretty please. Well, I suppose I could. Okay, you win.
I mean, yeah, given what we know. I love how Mary has forgotten all about her friends. She just has a dragon now, it's fine. They're playing red light, green light? Same. If I met a baby dragon, everybody else does not matter.
It's sure getting chilly now.
You think? You have trouble dealing with the cold?
Nah, I do awesome with the cold, I swear.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. I'll go gather some firewood, okay? It'll get a lot warmer if we start a fire. Just wait here, okay?
Okay. Can you be fast, though? Please?
Here's some. Huh? I thought you were gonna wait for me. But it's getting dark now. Being out in the dark alone is kind of scary.
Hug.
There. Feel any better now? Stop that! You're tickling me! You're so soft and you smell so nice. This smells like... I can't remember. The smell is just somehow familiar. I'll help you look for firewood too. That way we'll both be warmer. That sounds great. Got some! Here's some!
Alright, well that's the only... that's as far as I can go that way, so... Here's where I initially left him.
Yay, found some! Ooh, I didn't think I'd find any here. I think this should be enough. Okay, this should do. Wait, we're gonna need some fire to get this started, aren't we? Don't sweat it, I got this. Wow, you can really breathe fire? Anyone can do it if they practice enough. No, they can't. Uh-huh, they can. I only learned how to do it recently, too. Oh, really? I wonder if I'd be able to do it if I practiced enough. I'm sure you could if you practiced for 320 years like me. I'm not even gonna live that long!
The matron has to be freaking out.
You're so soft. And I'm sure I know the scent from somewhere. But where? This is so warm. He's gone. I guess that's it. I guess I'll go home.
Can't believe Mary's fucking dead.
Matron, I'm sorry.
Her friend! Who evidently she did not hallucinate.
You saved me. You can fly? I'm still a kid, so yep. Can you only fly for a little? Well, no, grown-ups can too. It just causes, problems. That's not much of an answer.
Yeah, because everybody sees them and freaks the fuck out. That's the problem. When did Ragnar have babies? Like a baby. Evidently 320 years ago, but with who? Did he just bud?
Today sure was fun. What? Hey, are you okay? Wake up!
Oh, good, she woke up.
You okay, Mary? Uh-huh. What happened to that weird monster?
Monster? Were you attacked?
No, but there wasn't any monsters, just you. That's weird. Is that all a dream then? Mary! Mary! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. How can you be fine? I promised Chloe and Joshua that I'd protect everyone. I promised! If anything happened to you, Clem? Why do you always gotta try and do crazy things alone anyway? We were all gonna look for the matron's birthday present together. Don't go off and start doing dangerous stuff all by yourself. He's right, Mary. We were really worried about you. We were all looking for you together, because you went and disappeared on us. I'm sorry. Thanks. Uh-huh? What are you thanking us for? I wasn't worried or nothing. I just figured we could look for you while looking for a present. You remember how Clem forgot to buy those decorations when he was in Mrs. O'Neill's shop, right? That's why we went over to the bazaar to do a bunch of shopping there, so we could get what we needed for Matron's birthday. He said we had to go do it because it'd be a big pain in the butt for you. Shh, don't tell her everything! Anyway, then we headed over to the Crone Trail and... Ow, you're hurting me, Clem! I feel so happy for some reason. I feel like I just had a dream. A really, really nice dream. Mary, are you okay? You aren't feeling sick or something, are you?
Are you alright? Feeling dizzy or nauseous?
Oh, I'm fine. I was just spacing out a little. Lots happened, you see.
Okay, then. Okay, troops, let's start heading back.
What? But we still haven't found a present yet.
Maybe not, but you're all downright exhausted from looking around for one. The young lady here looks like she could do with some serious napping, too.
I'm fine, honestly.
Nope, not hearing it. I'll escort you all back home, so take it easy and get some rest for today. If any of you were to get sick from overexerting yourself, the matron would be really upset, wouldn't she? You can always keep searching for a present tomorrow. I'll give you a hand, okay?
Oh, really? You're pretty cool for a guy who looks so boring.
Poor Grant!
Ouch. Just kick me down while you're at it, why don't ya?
Huh? What's this?
Wow, that looks...
You don't think that could be... Whoa! It's a happiness stone! Yeah, it must be.
Clem suddenly chimed that he had an idea as he took an old pendant out of his pocket. He grumbled that it was only something he stumbled upon at the bazaar. With everyone's encouragement, I decided to... Oh, this is still Mary.
I decided to try setting the happiness stone in the center in hopes that it would fit. It fit perfectly, too. This is what they were always meant to be together. Polly's golden chain turned out to be the perfect length as well. Finally, we placed it in the small box that Daniel had kept with him, wrapped it in wrapping paper, and the perfect necklace was born.
Aww.
Huh? This is the same smell that monster gave off. Is that because I gave her the happiness stone?
Mary?
I understand now. It's the warm smell of happiness.
Monsters smell like birthday cake!
Okay, that was cute. Also, I would bang a cryptid if I could. Dragons smell like birthday cake! Okay, I've done all of these, I think, now. Okay, I've done everything. So let's go back to the 6th plane, because we have to go to the scenic route. And do Joshua's. Like, they didn't have to give us a cute little thing about the kids, but they gave us a cute little thing about the kids, and I appreciate that. Also, we learned that Ragnar smells like birthday cake. Probably moldy birthday cake at this point. He is really old, but birthday cake. That is the important part here. I will be right back. Before I get started on this, I need to grab another drink. I will be back momentarily. I never turned my mic back on after I muted. Thank you. I have been voicing this. Whoops. Anyway.
So our next area is the Glorious, huh? Or rather, a version of it that's black instead of crimson. Well, at least we know what the black arc was referring to now. Looks like it's the same size as the original Glorious. It has the same layout, too. Can't be sure until we actually go inside and look around, though. This looks like it's gonna be a barrel of laughs, although we should have figured as much since it's our last area to go through and all. It'll most likely be for Ouroboros archaisms, just like the laboratory was, too. You know the drill. Guards up, guys. Got it. Well, that's not ominous at all. Anything fun around here? Alright, looks like I need to go for the stern, and I need to activate this monument. I don't actually know if I need it, but I will. I should save. Let's fight this guy! Wow, 0 damage. Oh, you already have that. Does Joshua? Is it better? Yes. No, it's strictly an improvement. Probably won't be for her either. Nope, so we're good. Okay. Seventh! Another guy to fight!
My, that was easy.
Did you want all the treasure? Oh, I still have to... Would you like more gladiator things, Josh? I don't have anyone who uses a gun, so it's not super useful to me. Not me trying to figure out where the fuck I am right now. I'm just attacking this out of boredom at this point. I don't know where I am or what's going on, so I'm just attacking things.
Nicely done.
There we go. Music is pretty rad in through here, though, not gonna lie. I love how they have a nice little "You Are Here" sign. Ouroboros very kind.
Only those who have struggled through countless battles are worthy of entering here. Only upon finishing the 400th battle will this door be opened.
Yeah, okay. Right? Yep, memory fragment and blessing.
Report on the attack on Erebonia's Bracer guilds.
Oh, hey, we didn't... This is news to me, because I play Cold Steel. They talk about this, but it never actually comes up otherwise.
In S-1202, many of the branches of the Bracer Guild in Erebonia came under attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were an armed group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it in the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Before long, the orbital communications network in the capital was rife with calls and messages, and the situation grew increasingly grave. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the 2nd Subdivision's analysis, the explosives were likely set directly below those buildings in the city's underground waterways. Judging by explosives used and means employed, this is the work of professionals, currently working to confirm the locations of potentially dangerous persons within the country. From Intelligence Division, 3rd Subdivision, to Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision. A Jaeger member has been found among those suspected of entering the country illegally. Confirmed to be responsible for the logistics in the Juster Jaeger Corps. Keep an eye on other members of the same corps in the country. From Erebonian Bracer Guild, to the Burleyan Bracer Guild, Gransell Branch. At dawn today, the guild houses in Heimdall came under attack. We were unable to contact the bracers charged with overseeing them. We request the aid of high-ranking bracers. This is urgent. We repeat, this is urgent. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. The Bracer Guild here in Erebonia sent a message to the Guild's Gransell branch. Judging by the content of the message, at least one high-ranking Bracer will be entering Erebonia in the coming days. We request they be pursued and put under strict surveillance upon arrival. Two days after the assaults began, Cassius Bright, S-Rank, arrived in the Imperial capital. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Erebonian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the guilds and called for the bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered in chaos, to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communications to prevent interception by the enemy. By this point, By this point, guilds in 6 cities had been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Erebonio was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear they could not be counted upon. Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movements up to that point. And after choosing a small number of bracers who were familiar with the area, he sent them to try and find it. His reasoning for going with this approach was that he had concluded the enemy would have built a supply base inside the country because of how strict Erebonia's border controls are. It did not take long for his lose the battle but win the war strategy to produce results. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. The bracer sent by Liberals Guild is confirmed to be one Cassius Bright. Bright is an S-rank bracer whose file in our subdivision had rated him as a level 4 threat, the second highest level possible. He's also the man believed to have commanded the counteroffensive against the Imperial Army during the 100 Days War. May potentially pose a threat to national security, so he's being carefully watched. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. Attempt to track CB failed. Current whereabouts are unknown. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised the alert level and have left it as it stands. Several racers are currently traveling aboard a train. We believe them to be taking part in some kind of operation. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. 6 racers assaulted the Jaeger's base. The Jaegers inside the base were apprehended. We have identified them to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. A discovery of the enemy's base revealed that it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attacks. After this, however, the Jaegers' movements became much more passive and the two sides entered a deadlock. The stalemate continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the Guild representative made contact with the Intelligence Division and began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. CB has made contact with a member of our subdivision, currently in the process of confirming. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. The target, CB, has proposed a joint operation, planning to meet him again with a specified date and time.
There are names there? I can't read them.
Strategic analysis of the Bracer Guild attack, Intelligence Division's 2nd Subdivision. What eventually broke the deadlock is a brilliant strategy devised by CB. Having successfully made contact with a member of the Intelligence Division, he made them send a message to HQ in the hopes it would be intercepted by the enemy. What happened was exactly that. In the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would happen and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what CB hoped would happen. During the meeting, CB had also given said Intelligence Division member a quote-encoded message. It contained detailed plans for an operation in which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they had been lured on by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild. The Jaegers, who had gathered to assassinate CB, were surrounded, forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of their forces, who were in other bases, were also defeated after the initial prisoners gave up their locations. Several months after the trouble began, Jester was completely dismantled. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. Raising the threat level of Cassius Bright, S-rank Razor, effective immediately. Henceforth, he will be regarded as a level 5 threat. He poses a severe threat to national security and must be placed under strict surveillance if he ever enters the country again. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. Confirmed that the surveillance target left the country today. His departure was without incident. Handing control over the mission over to our foreign agencies. Transmission over. From GSO Special Investigative Department to His Excellency the Imperial Chancellor. We have also confirmed CB's departure. We shall continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behaviors to date. We have yet to confirm any interactions between him and the minstrel. We'll continue to follow their movements.
Interesting. So, I don't know if I'm correct, but I was reading that, in my mind, as 1st Subdivision is Claire, 2nd is Lecter. I could be completely wrong. That reminds me, I think there is a star door I didn't ever do. Did that one. Food. Did that one. That one sucked. This one, I don't know if I did. I should probably save again. I will do that once I land. Here I am. So I've done 400, so I must have done 100. This is math. I can do that math. That's the only math I can do, but I can do that math. Oh, I have read this one, actually. Oh well, I guess we're reading it again. Whatever.
Enclosed is a report on the damage dealt to the former Principality of Northumbria by the Salt Pale. Also contained within is research on the Pale itself. Holy City of Arteria. Congregation for the Sacraments.
And if you look, you can see that Reese wrote this. Which is interesting.
I hereby present this report to you, Your Holiness, ever at the side of the goddess. This report contains classified information and may only be read by those with clearance to do so. Certain sections of the utmost secrecy has also been blacked out. Progression of events after the Pale's appearance. July 1st, 1178, 5:45 a.m. An urgent report came in from Halias Cathedral and the then Principality, now Estate, of Northumbria in northern Cimmeria. It stated that a giant white pillar so tall it appears to kiss the clouds had appeared in the outskirts of the city. Bishop Alexei, the one who sent the report, behaved as if extremely unsettled by what was happening. By urgent order of the committee, 2 knights of the Growlsritter, the 8th Dominion, aka the Roaring Lion, and a squire, both of whom were working on another mission in a nearby nation, were dispatched to perform a formal investigation. They hurried to the scene via the 8th Merkaba unit. Please note that the Merkabas had only recently been put into use at this point. They arrived promptly, and at 6:22 a.m., this is what they saw. Enclosed is a photograph of the object now known as the Salt Pale. At this point, however, it was far larger than the term pale would suggest. It was more akin to a massive tower that soared hundreds of arja into the air. Excuse me. The 2 knights provided the following observation regarding the situation on their arrival. We were met with a mighty hailstorm blowing in our direction from Haliask, or so it appeared at first, till we eventually realized the storm contained not ice, but salt. The object's surface is completely covered with salt, making it impossible to tell what it may actually look like underneath. The surrounding air has become powdered salt, and it falls to the ground like snow falling under tundra. The spread of that solidifying process was startlingly rapid, and the affected area began to spread in the blink of an eye. By the time the Growlsritter arrived, the entire landscape of the capital had turned to salt, and the lives of many who lived there, like the aforementioned Bishop Alexei, had already been lost. Yet the spread did not stop there. A day after the Salt Pale first appeared, a vast coniferous forest zone north of the capital crystallized and collapsed. Bridges also collapsed, rendering all the main highways out of the city unusable. Please note that by this point, then-ruler Prince Balmond had already fled the country to a nearby nation. 2 days passed since the Pale's appearance. By this point, roughly half the entire principality had become a sea of salt. Countless refugees had fled to the southern side of the country because the River Greve stood between it and the afflicted area. Finally, 3 days after the Pale's appearance, the solidification process stopped at dawn. As a result, the knights were able to advance on the capital of Halias with the hope of investigating the Salt Pale. That afternoon, they finally reached it, but what they found looked completely different from how the Pale had before when they first arrived in Northumbria.
Why does it say Mr. President in the bottom right corner?
In the center of the solidified area, they found an object that was a mere 2.5 RJ in height. Its surface was no longer blanketed in salt, rather, it looked as if something had been carved out of it. It is now believed that the Pale's mass decreased as the solidification process progressed. In its smaller state, the Pale had lost its power to turn swathes of the country to salt, but its ability to solidify was still very much intact. Anything that touched it, even for a millisecond, was instantaneously turned to salt. It was of utmost importance to handle it with care. In order to complete the mission without physical contact, the Growlsritter required the use of the sacred tool Glepnir, which was delivered to them from the High Seat in Arteria. Since then, it has been closely sealed away within the High Seat in Arteria. Still, while the recovery mission was ultimately deemed a success, the damage already caused was equally vast and significant. No damage to the surrounding nations was reported, but it resulted in the destruction of 3 of the 5 administrative districts of the Principality, including its capital. Over a third of the total population, along with travelers from elsewhere, lost their lives. This is to say nothing of the emotional damage caused. Due to its sudden outbreak, the hearts of Northumbria's people were overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty. From a humanitarian and religious perspective, a swift response in the Septian Church was all but necessary. The decision was made to dispatch personnel to the region right away, and upon arrival, set about rebuilding the damaged churches and healing both the physical and mental wounds of the people. Those who were left orphaned in the crisis were taken into gospel facilities where they would be cared for until adulthood. The northern region of the country, which had been turned entirely to salt, was placed under the church's control. It has been a restricted area ever since. Supplementary notes. After some time, the country's former leader, Prince Balmont, it's now Balmont, it was Balmund before, attempted to rebuild the government. But given that he had fled the country during its hour of need, caring only for himself and not his people, all authority he once had was gone. The following year, the country's people led an armed uprising, and the Principality of Northumbria was no more. Eventually, elections were held, and the country became a democracy, thus bringing about the birth of the autonomous state we know of now. This is also when the former Principality's armed forces were formed as vigilante corps. Given the extreme poverty of the state, however, the majority of said corps considered gathering foreign currency to be of the utmost importance. This is how the large-scale Jaeger Corps, known as the Northern Jaegers, was first established. As far as the rest of Zemuria is concerned, this is where the tale of the Salt Pail ends. But a number of very important questions still remain unanswered. Perhaps the most obvious of these is where it came from. Despite the considerable size of the object and that it appeared on the outskirts of a populated city, no information is available regarding the moment it first appeared. The most popular theory is that its appearance was due to something akin to spatial translocation, but no hard evidence exists to support this or any other theory. Of more importance, however, is its positioning in the teachings of the Septian Church. The pail is clearly different in nature to artifacts and appears to be a more fundamental manifestation of the goddess's power of creation, committee report. With the limits of our knowledge at present, this is as far as we can get to the truth. There are some who have proposed it may be one of the Septarians, but no evidence has been found in legend or scripture to support this belief. Nevertheless, these questions and many others need answering, and the Congregation for the Sacraments continues to study the salt pail to this day. The most accepted proposal comes from those who believe the pail should be seen as nothing more than a gift from Adios, and they continue to consider various means for her church to make good use of it. The most realistic of these plans is using it in the manufacture of a sacred tool for execution. Parts of the pail are cut away using a high-pressure water and then surrounded with a cylinder made from salt crystal, allowing them to be fired directly into the target without requiring the user to make direct contact. Should the bolt make successful contact with the human target, their whole body would turn to salt, killing them in mere seconds. Now this says Kevin Glam at the bottom. Kevin Glam. There are no known means for reversing or stopping the process. Though the approach does not come without flaws, it seems to be unwise to be careless with an object we still do not understand the true nature of, for one thing. There are also humanitarian concerns with executing someone in this manner. Still, it does bear mentioning that should there ever be a case where a target needs to be eliminated without fail, this would be the most surefire way to carry it out. It should go without saying that research on it is intended to continue into the future.
So Kevin developed that arrow himself, huh? Okay, I'm glad I went through this again because I'm learning things.
Appendix regarding the aforementioned sacred tool.
Date.
Trial use begins with the sacred tool, top secret work only. Permission granted to use in the execution of beep.
Used in the execution of beep. Fired from bowgun. We know that to be Weissman.
Results were extremely favorable. No damage was caused to the surrounding area. The target was also successfully erased. Appendix about the target. The target, George Weissman, was orphaned by the salt pail when it first appeared. A brief history is as follows. Joins the Septian Church. 1185. Joins the Congregation for the Sacraments as an official. 1190. Promoted to bishop. 1195. Declared a heretic and excommunicated from the church.
So Weissman got taken out by the same thing that killed his parents. Whoops! Don't you love it? Alright, let's head back to Star Door 13. Because that's where we left off. Oh, I should say it, though. They get real creative, yeah! I'm gonna move this a little so I can, like, see all the chat. Okay. But also, like, Kevin made that by himself, so, like, dude, you okay? You good? I know the answer is no. Kevin is not even a little bit good. But it's still funny. Fuck. The problem about going real fast is that sometimes you fuck up. By sometimes, I mean often, if you're me. That takes me back downstairs. That's not where I want to go yet. This is where I want to go. I don't know what that does, but it's a thing. We have it now. Ah, pain. No, I just came from here. Oh, we're going down further. Okay. Oh. Gilbert! Why? Why did this have to happen to me? I could just have unraveled the mysteries of this world and reported them to Ouroboros. My promotion would have been guaranteed. This is all their fault. Of course it is. All of this is their fault.
How in Adios' name did you end up captured here?
You! How did you all get here? You came to laugh at me, didn't you? I bet you did.
Sorry, but we totally forgot you were even here. So what, you got whisked the same way you ended up in the forest?
As a matter of fact, yes. This appears to be another recreation of a real place, just like the capital was. As I was starting to take in my surroundings, I was surrounded by vocals and knocked out by electric shocks. And when I woke up, I found myself here.
Wow, must have been a blast. He seems pretty mentally drained. Hold on, Gilbert. If we mess with the panel over there, we should be able to disable this barrier and get you out of here.
Forget it and leave me be. Even if by some miracle I manage to make it out of this world, I'll just end up as Lord Campanella's plaything again. As if a guy like me had any real shot at being promoted in Ouroboros. Why did I ever get my hopes up?
Poor guy's trapped up in a spiral of negativity. I can't help but feel kind of sorry for him.
Oh dear.
Well, looks as if staying here any longer will be a waste of our time. Should get back to work. Huh?
Wait a second! I thought you were a bracer now! Our brace is all about saving people!
Bracer's duty is to protect civilians. You, meanwhile, are a member of an illegal group and a wanted criminal. We can't honestly expect me to feel obliged to protect you.
But...
It doesn't mean I wouldn't be allowed to save you. The guild code does leave a fair amount of room for personal interpretation. If you're specifically refusing my help, however, then I see no reason to play semantics.
I never said I didn't want to be helped! Okay, fine! Get rid of this damn barrier! Get me out of here, please! I'll do anything!
As you wish. You really are a special thing, aren't you?
Alrighty then, let's mess with that panel over there and get him out of here.
Tormenting poor Gilbert. Hello? Sorry, it's... Oh, it did a thing. It's open! I'm free! I'm free! The goddess has not forsaken me after all!
You wouldn't believe it was asking to be left alone a minute ago, would ya?
Bah! Keep in mind, this hardly spells a victory over me, though. Ordinarily, I wouldn't feel compelled to thank my enemies no matter what they did. But I'll make an exception just this once to give you this. I hope you appreciate it.
Hey,
It's the very latest glorious security card. Something I was given back in the real world before coming here, though, so who knows if it'll actually be of use to you. And that's not my problem. I bid you all farewell. The next time we meet, we will once again be foes. Don't expect any mercy!
what a peculiar young man. Despite what he said, Kevin, I think we may actually be able to use the security card here. Funny, I was thinking the same thing. If we pass anywhere it looks like we can use it, let's give it a whirl.
I want the stuff! Oh, something happened. It works if I use the mouse. It seems to be broken with the controller. There we go. Well, that sounds fun. It also looked like a weapon. But whose weapon? Oh, it's Ren's. Okay. That makes sense, given the name. Okay, I think I've gotten everything then.
Access to this elevator is currently limited. To operate this elevator, please confirm your identity using an up-to-date security card. Access granted. There we go. And Ms. Card Gilbert gave us seriously worked, which probably means we should be able to go down to the hangar now. Let's get going. Yeah.
It's here. I'll kill it for fun.
That's that. Let's move out.
Hey, it was a level up for Chloe. Worth it. Alright, let's heal. Looks like there's a boss fight after this, so fun! Let's go! Yay! Yeah, finally showed up. Who is this? Oh, Kyle.
Oh. Oh my. Ton? Kyle? Even you guys are being used, huh?
That's how it looks. The whole situation's too much for my dumb brain to get a handle on, to be honest. I just know we gotta do what we gotta do.
That you said. I don't think there's any point in thinking too hard about it anyway. Better to just get it over with so you can move on. Makes things easier for all parties involved, yeah? Good to see you hanging in there, Joshua. How's it all trip been working out for you? Very well, thanks. Your delivery company's been taking off, too.
Well, we can't afford to be lazy when we've got a debt to Her Majesty to repay. All the more reason you need to get everything squared away here and get back to the real world. We can't do it without Josette.
Yeah, she's the one who handles all our accounts, you know. We were forced to make do without her. We'd flop within a month. That sounds about right.
We're ready to go on our side.
Man, I don't want to fight them!
Thanks for being so cool about this.
Let's get this over with so these guys can move on.
Gotcha! Got it!
We're not gonna be holding back against you.
So don't you even think about holding back on us. Let's go.
Oh, True Luminous Wheel hits multiples, but it's not useful in this case, so... Second form Gale it is.
Damn, Chloe! Alright! Weeb time, go!
Oh. There you go. Problem solved. They asked me not to hold back, so I unleashed all my S-crafts.
You guys are beasts.
I'm happier for that. Well, goes without saying, we're just the warm-up act here. You've got some real monsters waiting for you ahead, so watch your backs.
Oh, and while we'll disappear for now, it seems like we'll be able to remain in this world for a while longer. We should be able to help you out some, too. Don't be afraid to call on us if you need us.
Damn, they're so nice.
Josette's Bobcat strength is strengthened. To support Dawn and Kyle, lets the Bobcat fire a powerful missile in addition to its Gatling guns. Nice! I don't use Josette. They might not be the real Dawn and Kyle, but they're just like them. Those two are as soft as ever, I'd say. Either way, we should be able to access the forecastle area of the ship now, so let's head there next. Got it! Oh, I should save boss fight and all that. Save game for mother. Oh, fuck. I fucked up! I'm sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me, but... It's such a dumb gotcha moment. Alright. One moment, dude. Blowing your nose on stream isn't cute. Okay. You look nice and murdery. Let's to kill you. I almost said let's die, which is the exact opposite of what I want to be doing. I want it to be to die.
That's that. Let's move.
The darkness is lit by Septium's light, and that light shall act as a guide to all who have lost their way. Present for me all of the mystical gems that contain that light. Only then shall the door open. Oh! Yeah, okay, let's go! I don't know what minigame we got here, but let's go! I'm probably bad at it, given all the rest of them. Hey, how you been doing? Oh! Hey, Campy! It's me. You remember me, right?
Thanks for coming all this way to see me. I hope we have both have enough fun to make it worth your while. What? What am I even doing here? You didn't really ask me that, did you? Now, a boy's gotta have his secrets. Anyway, let's move on to more important matters, shall we? I've got something really fun in store for you today. It's called Who Wants to Be a Mirror? In case you didn't already realize, this is a game full of fun pop questions to see how well you know your trails. Ready to give it a go? You are, right?
It will be in a second. Hold on. I'm not good at things. Cool. There's no answer to these. I just gotta guess. Let's go. I don't believe in myself.
Very nice. I was hoping you'd say that. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'd better go and get changed. I won't keep you waiting for too long, okay?
Estelle drew a palm. Thanks, Estelle. Let's go.
Well, let's get started then, shall we? I hope you're ready. Question!
What's the name of Estelle's late mother? It's Lena.
The two of them look so alike, huh? You can see the family resemblance in more ways than one.
Just, Esmelis.
That was the tower Luciola was stationed at when we were trying to release the Oriole in second chapter, as it so happens.
Damn it.
Aw, is that really the best you can do? The ending's a lovely happy ending, too. Who doesn't love happy endings?
Dunan is her nephew.
There's part of me that's dying to see what happened to Liberal if he became king.
She's... Oh, fuck. No, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It used to be a really popular song over in Erebonian a long time ago, you know?
Oh, fuck. Nope, I don't remember any of these. Shit.
Oh, poo, it looks like you're out of the game.
Alright, do I get to try again?
Aw, that was too bad. So what would you like to do now? Ready to give it another shot? Very nice. I was hoping you'd say that.
I already read this. Memory is very hard, and I'm very bad at it. Let's go!
Wall, this is German word for forest, incidentally. And mist? Surely you don't need me to tell you what that means.
Sorry, I can't read this. I don't have time, but...
I wouldn't even mind being on the receiving end of that with the first, truth be told.
Campy, don't be so horny on pain! It's Taito. I know this one. Because Angelica uses it.
The name's actually a combination of...
Sorry, I'm standing up, so...
the name's actually a combination of very large mountain and the Big Dipper asterism. I bet you didn't know that! Cuteness is justice is yellow! She's just one girl you never want to change, isn't she? Adorable. Simply adorable. I do have legs, they just don't show up on camera.
Ellen.
And wasn't she just darling in that outfit?
Last name's Bright. All of these are last names.
Quite the fitting name given her personality, don't you think? Fits her father quite well, too.
We already got this one, so I remember.
Yeah.
We are... I remembered!
Incidentally, Lugren, the old man in charge of the Bows branch, once manned the front desk over at Gratzel branch instead. When Joshua dresses up as a girl, he looks just like her, too. Yay! Wow, you actually managed to get every question right! Well done! Yay! You did it! I knew you could. Well, I've had plenty of fun for today, so I think I'll go do my own thing now. If you ever feel like another round, though, you know where to find me. Bye-bye for now.
Well, you know we gotta go play another round, but first we're gonna save game for Mother. I hate that I love you, Campy! There are 3 more levels to this. Kill me.
Why, hello! You came back to see me again, did you? Well, aren't you just a doll? So would you like to play another round? Very nice, I was hoping you'd say that. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'd better go and get changed. I won't keep you waiting for too long, okay? Schoolboy! Well, let's get started then, shall we? I hope you're ready. I just can't imagine calling him anything other than Luve, personally.
Nope, shit.
No blindly guessing now.
I am blindly guessing, okay? It's always creepy sheep. That one I can do.
It's pretty mean to accuse monsters of peeping just for ending up in a town where people live, if you ask me. I wonder how things went between her and Renan from Roland at the end.
I did blindly guess.
The 6 major arcanas lovers. It fits her very well, doesn't it?
Fuck, I was supposed to know. Alright. Let's try that again. Fuck.
Incidentally, she's also the second queen with the name Alicia to rule the country. I guess I mean somewhere down the line, his ancestors must have been stonemasons of some kind. Incidentally, his death was in 1187, which wasn't long after the princess's birth. The 15th major arcana is the devil. It fits her very well, doesn't it?
Oh, right. I found that out in a side story. I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sneeze here in a moment. Come on, don't fail me now.
Okay, I'm good, I'm good.
Fuck. 8. Yes!
The 8th major arcana is strength. Fits him very well, doesn't it?
Oh shit, it was Cecilia, not the other one. Fuck. Alright, major, she's social studies.
Incidentally, science and math isn't a course available at the academy.
I think it was so too.
Yeah! That was also the model the engine used in the Foreman Intelligence Division, guys. Tank 2.
Oh, whoops. What? There was a bay over there? Since when? We didn't go there, so it didn't count. We'll get there eventually, you guys. Fuck.
He loves that thing, doesn't he? He didn't even take it off and getting into the hot springs.
Why were you paying so much attention? They don't name these things over the course of the game. I read the stuff. Hey, honestly, it's better than the freaking poker game. That was hell on earth.
Those red eyes sure are scary, huh? Wonder if it tastes any good.
I love how Olivier is an answer. It should be Olivier. The orbital tank is the Orgueil.
Apparently, Orgueil means pride in French. I wonder if that's where they took the name from. Did you know to see that liberal and cartilage are used to conduct maritime trade?
The witching bell is 6.
The bell's got quite the long history when you think about it, huh? Incidentally,
Yeah, we've already read that. No, I don't need to read that again. Blah, blah, blah. The Gretna is blue. I didn't read that because I was holding on the button.
Maintaining autonomy in a situation like that must be quite difficult. Were you expecting a witty comment? Yay! Wow, you actually managed to get every question right. Well done.
Alright, time to save and try brutal. And cry. We'll cry. What does an enigmatics do? I think I don't want to eat it, is what it is. Nice Calvert outfit. With fan! Gallon energy jack, fuck, 12? Fuck. No. That one I know!
They're both courts that relate to seeing you. See.
Fuck. How am I supposed to remember? I am just a little VTuber! I've never been less ready in my life.
Teresa's life certainly seems to have a lot of ups and downs, doesn't it?
I've never heard that in my life. Okay. Anton hasn't dated anyone!
I'm not sure either of them have very good odds of finding partners.
was probably mentioned at some point, to be fair. Squall will be ready sometime. It will be correct at some point. I hate that I love this shitlord so much.
Now that's what I call a repertoire. Their superior, Ashton, sure doesn't seem to have an easy life, does he? If not for its elemental values, I'm not sure why anyone would want to equip this thing, really.
That's why I never did. Blind guess, but okay.
That means the star sign is Sagittarius!
Wiseman's voice is weirdly sexy, isn't it? I can't believe I remembered that.
Wow, I'm impressed you even knew that one. Nicely done.
Fuck, no! I don't mean to hit this one! Oh well. Go back, play one more time. Or I can just lose.
I still can't believe how well he dealt with those attacks in the Arbonian guilds. He's quite a man. Those two even have surprisingly similar hairstyles, not the sideburns in particular. Fun fact, 1203 is actually this company's 50th anniversary. You did it! You're amazing. Wow, you actually managed to get every question right. Well done.
No, I didn't. Explicitly did not, but okay.
I hit the A button too fast last time.
Can you imagine being the other party members while I'm doing this? Kevin just keeps running inside this door. They're like, God damn it, not again! No! Listen, they mentioned them maybe once in a side conversation, and you have like 26 ancestors! I forgot. No. Blind guess.
Don't go forgetting the shining ones now. Oh, you did? That's a good play.
Well, shit. But it's a spear!
His hair really seems to be thinning out lately. Not like that knowledge will be of any use to you. Yeah. If you got that last question right, I'm sure you know what this means, right? Well, there are people who say eating spinach gives you strength. I suppose it makes sense.
This just feels right, but it wasn't, okay. Fuck. Hey, I did pretty good that time. Until the end. But, like, you know, it was progress. Also, like, half of this shit is things you would have to look at the wiki to know. Which I don't spend that much time on the Kiseki wiki. When I do, it's for Cold Steel. I had the controller pressed against my boobs for a second.
There is an item called the work helmet, but no hats, I'm afraid.
It is. Close.
This art's quite the strong one, too. This is a river that carries water to Valeria Lake, too. There is a cat suit, though, just not a cat costume. Monster ingredients really aren't the easiest to use in cooking well, are they? Made it! You did it! You're amazing. Wow, you actually managed to get every question right.
God damn it, you liar.
Well done. Wow, I wasn't expecting you to be able to beat that one. You really do know your trails. Well, I've had plenty of fun for today, so I think I'll go do my own thing now. If you ever feel like another round, though, you know where to find me. Bye-bye for now!
I don't want to, but I'm going off. We gotta do all the things. And the rest of the party is like, Kevin, you don't have to do it. And Kevin's like, I need to be a completionist. Throws himself at the door. Right? He's like, I don't know any of this, but I do know anime. Alright, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Oh, it's beautiful. Shit. That is a track, though.
Gamblers and fools like me have a little bit in common once you think about it. We both deal in deception. For reference, the Arceo is 42 yards in length. The Glorious is a stunning 250 yards. Bracer comes from the term brace, meaning to strengthen and support, and a bracer, a protective item in archery. The emblem shows a gauntlet, though. He's got a lot of common with everyone's favorite prince, but their background and upbringing couldn't be more different. Nice name, isn't it? Bet you didn't even realize it was totally made up. By the way, my level is top secret. You didn't think I'd really tell you, did you?
Shit, I guessed.
If this really was a statistic, I bet Luve's would be really high. Eight party members and one creepy sheep means 9 animations in total. I kinda wanna be one now.
Whatever, I made it through! I did it! I did it!
Yay! You did it! You're amazing. Amazing! You conquered the maniac difficulty! You maniac? Pun absolutely intended. Well, that's all I've got. I had lots of fun hanging out with you, you know. Oh, but feel free to swing by again anytime. I'm always up for brushing up on my trails. Ta-ta, babe!
Achievement unlocked. You know too much. Actually, that one was easier than the others because it's stuff I've just happened to figure out, like, for, like, story crafting stuff. Okay, that's done. Onward we go. Ow. Just hit my finger on something. I can't sleep in the bed. Shit. I mean, not like this is a hard battle, but come on. Just for ha-has.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, time for a boss fight! Woo! Woo!
Allow me to congratulate you on making it here.
Oh, this is not who I thought it was. Hello. Haha, quite a surprise to reunite with you all in this way, let me tell you. Fate is a splendidly peculiar thing, is it not?
You sure know how to make a guy crack a smile. Came all this way to just give little old me a fight. Circumstances as they are, it is good to see you again. I figured you might be the ones waiting for us.
Above all, with joy I feel that my most beloved, stunning princess is among your number. The goddess must truly favor me.
It's been a while, I see. There's no way we're walking away from this one. Well, no point in saying this, but take it easy on us, okay? As if you, of all people, need us going easy. Your game was up a long time ago, Conrad.
I've heard many a rumor regarding the church's heretic hunter in the past, but I fear such rumors were almost downplayed after learning he had the strength to slay the faceless alone.
He certainly did a flawless job of deceiving us. I don't believe we have any interest in avenging his death.
But it's only right for us to repay our debts, and we certainly owe you one for swindling us.
So come on, time for you to show your true colors and stop playing around. Well, if that's really what you want.
There wasn't any point in holding back against you freaks anyway.
You got your wish. I hereby acknowledge you as heretics. Let the hunt begin.
That's it! That's exactly what I wanted! You certainly don't look every bit the monster I'd hope you were. Just like us.
Don't even think of holding back, kiddo. Unless you want to end up splattered on the ground. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it at this point. By the time I walk through that door, my resolve is set.
If I can't win here, I won't be fit to face him. So I'm going to come at you with all I've got! There's no way in hell I'll lose!
My, we've a spectacular performance in store for us, don't we? You're telling me I'm fired up just thinking about it.
Then may the curtain rise! Let us begin a carnival for the ages! Illusory and infinite, spectacular and without end! Yeah, okay. Did he just... Yeah, he just made Joshua fat. Okay. Alright. Nice. Ow. Only fitting that Kevin should get the last hit.
What's next?
I underestimated you guys. Oh, I had a lovely time, personally. I almost wish it could have lasted a little longer. I think we're fine with stopping here. Seriously.
Regardless, you have defeated us, and with that, claim the right to challenge the Fourth Guardian.
The first to be chosen by the Lord of Phantasma, and the last that you shall face. Defeating him will be no easy task. But hey, you managed to give the three of us a real workout. Don't go screwing up now, or I'm gonna kill you. You won't. I'd rather avoid death at your fists, so count on it.
It appears our time is up.
For now, I bid you all farewell. Later. Oh,
It's another warp circle.
right. On the other side of that circle awaits a serious final battle. You sure you're ready for this, Joshua?
As ready as I'll ever be. Don't hold back for my sake. We can step inside as soon as you guys want. Which means we go heal first.
Whee!
Leroy Jenkins. Wow, that's a barely long staircase. Farewell, Arena. Wow, you're laying it on pretty thick there, aren't you?
Where are we? Looks like our friends prepped an arena to have our final battle in.
Seems that way. I can sense someone waiting for us right at the top of the staircase. Someone really powerful. Let's go. Zettai, Unme, Boku Shiroku, Zettai, Wow, you made it through 2 of those. Damn. How long is this staircase? Is there an upside-down castle up here? Okay.
Welcome, orphan of the lost village. Greetings also to you, one who seeks atonement for his past transgression. A stigma forever at his back. Sorry for the wait. Congratulations on moving your pieces as far across the game board. Should you defeat me, the final guardian, the end of this plane will finally be in sight. Of course, that is a very big if. Can I ask you one thing before we begin? Why? Why do you wear that mask and hide your face from us? What a foolish question. Because that is the will of my lord. What other reason could there possibly be? The real one! The reason for being here is that the Lord of Phantasma wanted you to be. I don't doubt that. But you hiding your face from us isn't their will at all. Enough of the lies! Joshua. You all knew, huh? Sorry. My own inability to face reality has only made things harder for everyone. Hey, don't try and shoulder the blame for this yourself. I think we all had our doubts. No, I did. Indeed. I seem to think you've worked something out, but I haven't got the faintest idea as to what. If you're so sure you're right, why not go ahead and say it? That is, if you feel you honestly have the resolve to do so. I won't. You won't. Why state the obvious and I'll see for myself after cracking that mask to bits anyway? What matters most right now is if we can't defeat you. There's no future for any of us. So right now, I'm just gonna leave who you really are out of the equation. Not because I'm afraid to face up to the truth or because I don't know what to do in the face of it. But because I must, and will, defeat you and overcome this trial before me! You're a hell of a stand-up guy, Joshua. It's time to pay you back for your role in the coup d'etat. I'll be more than happy to fight alongside you. I didn't think that was all it took to get your fighting spirit back. Very well then, do as you will. Defeat me and break this mask! Black Dragon, here we go. My name is Schwartzritter, Rider of the Black Dragon and Guardian of the Abyss. And in accordance to my pact with the Lord of Phantasma, I shall act as your next trial. Let the battle begin! Right, you got it!
I think his might be Spirit Loa. Whoops. I was hoping it was Grail Sphere, but, that's fine. We'll be fine. Oh, that was less painful than I thought it would be. I'm gonna hold on to her S-Craft for now. Oh. Naturally. Okay, no worries. Got it. Got it. They're not even hiding it well. That's the worst part. It's almost like Silver Will only means one person. Also, his stupid, really low voice still doesn't fit. Right? It's like you come with one song, so, we know it's you, buddy. Everyone can tell. Especially your brother.
Alright, what's next?
That's way too happy for that boss fight. Oh, a Blade Lord's emblem, huh? Yeah, you didn't even try.
Congratulations. You did as you said you would. You broke my mask. You were right then. It really is you. I never thought I'd be so lucky to see you again. Not that I can imagine this reunion has much meaning for you at this point. You have no idea. I was scared, I think. I might have been given the chance to meet you again, but I knew from the start it was going to be short-lived. I knew I'd have to go through the pain of losing you a second time, so I tried to pretend I had no idea who you were to avoid it. That's why you ended up with that mask. It was my own weakness and inability to face up to the truth. Right? Precisely that. I was summoned within this world to ask as the final, strongest guardian. That much you already know. It was the Lord of Phantasma who called me, but they weren't the one who decided I should wear this thing. That was likely all you. This world changes as a result of one's thoughts and desires. It's not at all impossible for that to be the case. I thought so. Now, thanks to your efforts, my job here is finally done. To tell you the truth, if they drag you into support me, I didn't actually expect you to win. I barely did. Everyone here by my side at that. Well, working with others to achieve a goal isn't a sign of weakness. I can't say I ever expected to have the chance to meet you again either, Colonel Richard. Fate truly is a funny thing. I quite agree, Second Lieutenant. Still, I'm happy to have been able to come and fight you. Nothing else, at least now I finally know what you're truly capable and not just when you're holding back. I hope you won't walk away disappointed. I certainly wasn't disappointed with your skills. You went from the Divine Blade well. So, Kevin Graham, can you finally have complete confidence in your theory? Yep, every last shred of doubt in my mind is gone. I'll make sure everyone you care about gets home safe and sound. You can count on it, Luve. In that case, count on you I shall. I think this goes without saying, but the Lord of Phantasma is no ordinary foe. This won't be easy for you, but don't mistake what you need to do. Thanks. I'll take the warning to heart. I guess this is it, huh? I'm afraid so. Can finally return to where I belong. Yeah. I delivered your sword to Karen, by the way. Thank you. Don't worry about us. We'll be resting in peace together. Well, Joshua. Yeah. Goodbye, Luve. Joshua, I'm fine. This is always how this was going to end. Besides, last time I lost him, all I did was act like a child who couldn't let go and worry him in his final moments. This time, I was actually able to properly say goodbye. Yeah, I'm glad you could. Well, I've done what I needed to now. I'll leave everything to you now, Kevin. No problem. Now that we defeated the final Guardian, the path along the scenic route should now be open. Let's head on over. The one leading to the Royal Villa, right? Got it.
Hi, Merlin. You can't be in front of my screen right now, sweetie. It's like not even remotely time for your dinner. I don't know what you think you're doing. It feels kind of bad to warp from the top of this.
Hey, where did the warp circle go? Ooh. Okay.
Hey, no, Merlin. What?
Go on, go. I don't want to spray you. Well, that's foreboding. Actually, thinking about it, it's possible that it was this door that was here first, and the warp appeared later and took its place. That would make sense. All is one, and one is all. All begins with one, and in the end, returns to one. Only when you have released all of the other doors shall this one open. Hey, I can't do that yet because we haven't seen Starter 15.
Do you want lap? You can have lap. But I'm gonna keep playing game over you, okay, kitty?
No, you can't go up on desk. Come on. Come on, okay. Time to save the game for Mother. Now, I've already saved that one. So back to the scenic route we go! Just quick, doing a switch to the next chapter. Because I do have, like, an hour and a half still, so, like... I'm gonna keep playing. Oh, right, I forgot this was an enemy.
Done yet.
For the record, I am doing a blind guess on where I should be going here. Here we go.
Missed. Well, once again, we're in for some fun times up ahead. No telling what it could be, but we'll have to walk through here eventually. Just take a deep breath and step inside, I guess. Whee! What? How did we end up back here? Looks like there's some kind of condition for advancing into the next area in this case, too. I think we might actually need to have Reese with us. How come her? Did you figure something out? If my other theory is right, and I think it is, this is a fairly safe deduction to make. Still, the fastest way to be sure is to give this a whirl. Let's get Reese to have her come with us.
I think I'm gonna give up Richard for Reese, just because I really like
Chloe?
Like, as great as he is and all.
I am ready.
We're already full up, right? Let me just see if there's anything new and fun for our lovely lady. There is!
Do you want a new sword?
Actually, I think I have some. I have no drink. Sadness. Okay. Alright, back to the scenic route. May as well level reset a bit.
I've worked up an appetite.
That's that thing. Let's move out. Done yet. That's that thing. Let's move out. That's that thing. Let's move out.
Where? I knew it. Where are we now? Doesn't look like our Royal Villa, at least. Oh, you're right. Wait, isn't that the church's emblem? Kevin? Welcome to Astor House, the place where Reese, Rafina, and I grew up together. This is only a copy of Astor House, yes? But it looks so... Yeah, I can barely bring myself to accept it's not the real thing. Everything from the feel of the earth underfoot to the smells in the air, just like the real thing. Yeah. This is where the two of you grew up. Judging by the emblem at the entrance, I take it this is a facility operated by the Septian Church? That's right. It's called a gospel facility. Think of them as a cross between an orphanage and a monastery. I see. So that means you must be... Well, no reason to dance around it, so yep, I'm an orphan. Now I came to be here is a story best saved for another day. I was weird being back here again, though. It's been about 5 years. 5 very long years. Well, anyway, we're bound to find some kind of clue as to how to get to the 7th plane somewhere in here. You guys up for having a look around the area with me? Yeah, let's go. Excuse me. Alright. There's an empty well. We used to get our drinking water out of here. And no fancy orbital pumps either. We did it all using a good old-fashioned bucket with string attached. It was a nightmare. Tell me about it. We would go out on winter mornings and come back with our hands numb and red raw. But looking back on the whole experience now, it was fun in its own way. Yeah, I guess it was. The door is locked. Figures. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, whatever. We can keep poking around. The door's stuck fast and doesn't have a keyhole. How does this door open? This is a side entrance that only opens from the inside. We can't get in from the outside. Yeah, if we want to get into the chapel, we're gonna have to go through the front. What's this room? the living room where we used to have all of our meals. Just don't make the mistake of thinking it was a warm place like Mercia Orphanage. The matron here was a stubborn old sister who was strict as could be. Over mealtime, we had to pray so much her stomach had given up on getting fed by the end of it, and we got yelled at for the tiniest thing. Oh, I see. That sounds like about what you'd expect from a church-run orphanage, though, I guess. You deserved it all, in my opinion. You never did as you were told and caused her nothing but grief. Okay, I'll admit that's probably accurate, but still! As you can probably guess, this right here is the kitchen. It's where the older children in the facility did the cooking. It's also Reese's favorite place to sneak into whenever she had a hankering for some food. Kevin! That brings back memories of Matron Theresia's orphanage. Daniel and Polly used to do that too. Perhaps they still do. There's a sight I can hardly imagine. But please don't take everything he says at face value. Well, anyway, this is always Rufina's turf back when she was still here. She was always out here around mealtime making food for me, Reese, and the other kids. After she left, Reese and I took over her position. That brings back memories. Of course, then you left too, leaving me to handle it all alone. The mere thought aggravates me. In fact, I think you should whip something up right now to make up for your selfishness. Yes, ma'am. I'll make you something. Later. The only thing less reliable than a promise with later attached to the end is one said by you. I'm not going to get my hopes up. Man, no faith in me, huh?
Something is happening upstairs. I assume my husband is doing the dishes, so if you hear things, that's why.
This is the matron's room. No one's here now, though. Yeah. By the way, Reese is matron these days. She's fine. Her injuries weren't lasting. She hasn't had the energy she used to ever since retiring, unfortunately. She really wanted to see you again, Kevin. She did, huh? This here's the kids' bedroom. I slept here back when I was first taken in for graduating to the boys' bedroom. You never really did mix well with the other children. Rufina had such a hard time trying to get you to make friends with them. It was a real ordeal for her, you know? Yeah, I know. I was like a little hedgehog who didn't want to let anyone get near back then. I feel sorry for everyone who had to put up with me. Still amazed you even bothered trying to be friendly. Well, I knew you were only playing tough. Like that time with Rufina and the chocolate.
Stop! We're not hearing that story here!
Wonder what happened.
She sexually assaulted a child is what happened, but you know, don't ask me.
This is the boys' bedroom where I slept until I was about 10 years old. Technically, the boys and girls aren't supposed to enter one another's bedrooms. Never stopped Reese here from doing it all the time, though. What he neglects to mention is that it was his fault I did so. What else was I supposed to do when he slept in every morning when he was on cleaning duty? Well, he could have just knocked on the door until I got up. And then I disturbed the other boys who were sleeping, which would have been unfair. They weren't the ones shirking their duties. It was 100% your fault. Fine, fine. Whatever you say. Here's the girls' bedroom. Place where Rufina spent her nights. Same for you eventually too, Reese. I used to sleep with her from time to time. Bed was always cozy and smelled really nice. It was much nicer than sleeping in my own. After she left her bed became mine. I bet you were jealous. You bet. I was at the time, I'll admit. Oh, I thought you'd be a bit more flustered than that. I shouldn't have bothered saying anything. Give me a break. There was no sign of anything in there. Our last hope seems to be the chapel. So it seems. What is it, Kevin? Hey, Reese. You were the one responsible for cleaning the chapel that day, right? What day?
On Astor House's final day, when Rufina died.
Kevin?
You don't think. That was what I was told when I went to visit the matron afterward, at least. Well, were you?
Yeah, I was. Why?
Thought so. Check your pockets, Reese. Pretty sure the chapel key's in one of them.
Huh? Reese began checking the pockets of her habit. Eventually, she found an old brass key. It can't be. Is that the key? I see now. I guess it's just another manifestation of Phantasma's ability to make thoughts into reality. Honestly, I wasn't entirely sure you'd find it in there. But in all the other areas on this plane, there was always a reason to take the person we needed with us. It just goes to show that you really were meant to come here, Reese. But... No. As disbelieving as I am, this is definitely the chapel's key. This was all we can do right now. Let's try to go inside. Yeah.
Doesn't feel right to Leroy Jenkins, this one.
Door's locked. Before we go in here, Reese, there's something I should warn you about. Once we step through that door, there'll be no going back. You're gonna find out the truth about what happened that day. All of it. And you won't like it. Are you sure you're ready for what you're about to find? I'm more than ready. After all these years, I've never quite been able to accept what happened here. The life I thought I knew just suddenly came to an end, with all of us getting moved to other places, and I still don't even know why. I even tried to come back here just before beginning my training to become a squire, but it had already been demolished. I've been ready for a long time. I want to know the truth. And more than anything, I feel like knowing will let me get closer to you and Rufina. Okay, let's head on in, then. Right. Kevin, should the rest of us stay outside for now? No, actually, I'd prefer it if you came in with me. This is relevant to you guys, too, in a sense. It started 5 years ago. The Jaeger Corps, someone died, took this place over out of nowhere. By the way, how much do you remember that day, Reese? Just so I know. I just remember a group of men in black forcing their way through the gate and charging in here. They tied everyone up, took the matron up to the second floor, and then... Next thing you knew, you were in a bed in a hospital in town, right? After which you found out that Rufina and I had come to rescue everyone, and that she had died in the process. That about right? Just what happened, Kevin? All I've heard is that it was the work of someone who opposed the church, but I haven't had a chance to meet you since then, much less to ask you about it. I tried to ask Instructor Cellmate, but she wouldn't say a word. That doesn't surprise me. The Grouse Raiders commander can't admit this orphanage is being used as a smokescreen for an artifact that needs sealing away. What? Here we go. A secret passage. Wait! There was an artifact here. You don't mean... Yep. Below here's a primal ground used to steal artifacts away, just like the one under Gransel Cathedral.
Zettai, Unme, Roku, Shiroku.
I'm sure you remember. The day it all happened, Rufina and I were due to come back here for the first time in a while. We were both coming from different places. We'd been sent, so we wanted to meet up in town, come the rest of the way here together. When her train was delayed, leaving me in town to wait for her all alone. That's when I got word of what happened. All I could think was that you and the other kids were in danger, and so I decided to try and take out the Jaegers here alone. They weren't all that experienced, so fighting them wasn't even that hard for a squire like me. Before long, I was able to disable them all and free the matron and the other kids. Or so I thought. You were nowhere to be seen. I asked the other kids where you were. They told me one of the Jaegers had taken you somewhere else and that you were unconscious. Looked frantically all over trying to find you before eventually stumbling across this place. As for how, you remember how you didn't have your ribbon in your hair when you woke up, Reese? I do. What does that have to do with anything? Found that ribbon in front of the secret passage we'd just gone through. And there were new footprints near it too. Made it easy to find the entrance. Oh. Anyway, After getting in here, I made my way down the staircase and pursued the Jaeger that had taken you. Hey, Reese. You remember what it was like back when you first met me?
Yeah. I was still young at the time, but it's as fresh as if it were only yesterday. You looked like you'd been swallowed by blackness. There wasn't a single thread of hope bound to you. It was scary. I kept wondering what must have happened to you. You must have seen to make you end up that way.
What must have happened to me, huh? Rufina seemed like she knew. Before I met you, you killed my mom. Maybe killed isn't the right expression. It's not like I directly did it. Still let her die, though. Still got a responsibility for what happened. Oh, he's so happy. Growing up, it was basically me and my mom for the most part. My father showed his face from time to time, but not that much. From what I understand, he had another family elsewhere. But even without him, she did her best to look after me on her own. I loved her dearly. Kids in the neighborhood used to make fun of me for how I taught, which I got from her. But I just beat them up most of the time. She was always kind, she loved cooking, and yeah, I thought the world of her. When I was 7, my father, with all the money in the world, chose to abandon her. At the best of times, she was always a frail person, and after that, she grew more and more despondent. Her health suffered. I tried everything a kid could do to cheer her up, but nothing I did worked. And during one winter's day, when she must have finally had enough, she came over while I was sleeping and tried to strangle me.
I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At least this way. At least this way, the two of us can...
I guess she figured that if we were both going to suffer, we might as well take the easy way out as a family. I wouldn't let her take me with her. Before I knew what I was doing, I pushed her aside and ran barefoot out into the snow. Wandered around for a while after that. I couldn't understand what had happened or what she'd been trying to do. Eventually, I could feel myself getting hungry. I thought that maybe she'd been able to clear her head. I made my way back home, nervous as could be, and... Hello, Merlin. Maybe now is not the time, sweetheart. I love you. Sorry for making you listen to all this. Still, I think that's probably when it happened. And my stigma was carved inside me.
What?
Where are we?
I had no idea there was a place like this underground Soul Cathedral.
This is where I finally caught up to the Jaeger who had you with him. He probably didn't think anyone was going to come after him. The second he saw me, he panicked, and putting his gun down, he ran over to this pedestal right in front of us. And it was the artifact that required sealing away I mentioned earlier, the Spear of Loa.
What's the Spear of Loa?
A malignant spear that transforms the body of its wielder into that of a monster. I believe something like that could be a gift from the goddess, right? In any case, the cornered Jaeger grabbed it and used it. I didn't stand a chance. Much as I tried, I wasn't any match for the inhuman monster before me. He knocked me to the ground and then went to raise the spear against the still unconscious you. That's all it took.
Yikes!
My stigma drew all the spear's power from it into itself, and blasted it, magnified countless times over, into the Jaeger's body. The result wasn't even a battle. Precious home became a slaughterhouse. By the end, he wasn't even recognizable, just thousands of lumps of flesh strewn all over the floor. After defeating him, my stigma's power was still coursing through my body. I'd never experienced anything like that before. I lost complete control of myself. At this point, Rufina arrived, and she seemed to understand exactly what had happened. Using her bowgun and Templar sword, she was able to separate me from you and prevent me from doing you any harm. And then... When I returned to my senses, I was in her arms, dumbfounded. Her body was full of holes all over. She hugged me as tightly as she could. That's when she drew her last breath. No. There it is. The truth you wanted. It wasn't that I couldn't save Rufina. I was the one who killed her. My own hands. Right in front of you.
But you didn't.
Didn't want to? Maybe not. But that's just an excuse. If I'd been able to control my stigma's power instead of letting it consume me and fill me with bloodlust, it wouldn't have happened. If it wasn't so weak, she'd still be alive today. That's not all, either. Looking at her standing before me at that moment, she reminded me of my mother. She reminded me of Mom when she came to strangle me. Suddenly, this feeling of betrayal rolled up inside me, this desires of revenge. So I filled her full of spears. I loved them both. I wanted to protect them both. What did I do? I killed them both. Me.
Why did you...
Why did I what?
Why didn't you tell me this before? 5 years apart, and this is the first time you're telling me this?
Sorry. No, I should have done it earlier. Now I have. I'm ready for the consequence. So go on. If you want to avenge her, do it. If anything, make me happy if you did.
You're so stupid!
What are you...
You think I want to avenge her? That's not why I'm angry at all! Why have you shouldered a burden that great onto this time all on your own? We're family, Kevin! Why didn't you ever talk to me? Why didn't you ever let me hug you? Why didn't you let me do anything to help you?
Reese.
I finally understand. I always thought you were hunting down heretics as some kind of atonement for letting Rufina die. That's not it at all, is it?
Come on, Reese.
I finally understand. You don't want to atone for anything. You don't want to get rid of your sense of guilt at all. You...
That's right. He wants to be punished for what he did.
Oh,
Lord of Phantasma.
why now, of all times?
You have my congratulations on making it this far. Beyond here lies the seventh plane, the place of my birth and the foundation of all planes hereafter. Thought so. Judging by how we have to go through here to get there, it's right, wasn't I?
Right about what?
Allow me to ask you once again. So, Kevin Graham, do you really want to see the face underneath this mask? Damn right I do. It's time to take that creepy mask thing off and show us who you really are. Rufina Argent.
With pleasure.
Rufina?
I've missed you dearly, Reese. And as for you, Kevin, I'm impressed you're able to work out my real identity. It wasn't hard. I had a feeling from the start. The answer was right in front of my face the whole time, and your every taunt should have made me that much more sure. The reason I couldn't be until now is because I didn't want to accept the truth. Quite. You always were a weakling. I can imagine how surprised I was when you were able to defeat my strongest knight. You talking about the Blade Lord? What connection does he even have to you, anyway? I I met him through my work, about 6 years ago. We were enemies at the time, but we managed to reach a compromise of sorts. And he felt he owed me a debt for as much. Alright, so you ended up summoning him in order to have him repay it. It's a crafty move, but that's not so out of character for you. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. Still, now that you made it this far, I assume you understand what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm ready. Take me away.
Wait! What are you two talking about?
I would have thought you worked the answer to that out already, Reese. Do you recall what I said earlier? Kevin wants to be punished. Then you... I was born here in order to give him the punishment he strives for with his every breath. It was to that end that I recreated Phantasma into its current form and welcomed all of you here. All of this was a result of Kevin's desires. He wanted this to happen.
You're lying!
Sorry, she isn't. Couldn't tell you why it all actually happened. Thank you. My husband brought me hot chocolate. Yay! Anyway, what she says is true. Seventh plane is likely somewhere made for the express purpose of punishing me over and over. A fitting hell for someone who let his own mother die and killed Rufina to suffer and rot. And some drop down there, this will all be over.
But that's not right! You can't be serious, Kevin.
Reese? What do you think you're doing, Reese? It's not a very nice thing to do to your sister.
Shut up! You're not my sister! My sister would never do something like this! Never!
Reese.
You promised me, Kevin! You promised me that you'd never do anything that would make Rufina sad! So what do you think you're doing? How can you believe sacrificing yourself for everyone would make her happy?
Reese, stop. Who are you to say it wouldn't? I may not be the real Rufina, but I'm a very close copy of her. If Kevin wants to be punished, then why wouldn't I want to give him his wish?
Because that's not how Rufina was at all! She'd never indulge something like that, not in 1,000 years! Think back to when you first met us, Kevin. You'd given up on the world, like you just wanted to disappear, but did she let you do that? No! She forced chocolate down your throat and dragged you right back into the real world, even when you didn't want to, whether you liked it or not!
She... Well, this is a surprise. You've grown a lot more than I was expecting if you're able to talk back to me.
Stop talking to me as if you're my sister! You are not, and I won't stand for you defiling her any further!
Well, if that's how you want to do things, perhaps I should invite you in Kevin's place. Me?
No!
The rest of you can stand by and watch.
No! It's just like the one that devil used. Reese! Stop this, Rufina! She's got nothing to do with any of this!
Oh, but she has. Consider this another part of her punishment. After all, if she suffers for all eternity in your place, that's going to make your suffering all the more potent, isn't it?
Please. Go ahead and do your worst!
Oh?
Reese, drop me wherever you like. I live. I'm never going to let Kevin be alone again. I will come back to him.
Fighting words, my sweet sister. We shall see whether you can make good on
Ah!
Kevin?
Ah! Oh, hey. Well, that happened. It's really hard to take this seriously with the chibi models. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Reese. You okay? Feeling any pain? No, I'm okay. I think. But why are you... I fell through that crack alone. So why are you... Big dummy! Just flicked her.
Me?
What were you thinking with all that taunting? Go ahead and do your worst. Drop me wherever you like, I'll live. And just how do you know you'll live? Oh, right, you don't! But... You're a squire, aren't you? Rookie like you with no experience or proper judgment has no business making calls that put her own safety at risk. If you can't promise to never do that again, then you and I both know you're not cut out to be part of the Grousritter. It's probably what I should be saying anyway, but it'd be real rich coming from me, huh? So I'll let you off for that little bop. Look around us. This is it. 7th plane. Wow. Welcome to literal hell, everyone! Gehenna. Yep, it's just like the Testament's brought to life. I'm the one responsible for bringing it all. Oh. After all, if there's one place it's possible, it's Phantasma. I don't know how Rufina came back, but she did, with both memories and personality intact. Now I have the good fortune of being punished by one of the very people I wronged. Good old hell! I really couldn't think of a name more fitting punishment for a bastard like me. Everything she said was dead on, more than anything. I wanted to be punished. Figured that by accepting that punishment, all this would be done and everyone else could go back to their lives. I thought I could be just like her, sacrificing my own life so everyone else could be saved. That wouldn't make me like her at all, would it? No. She might have given up her life to save ours. That wasn't because she was happy to throw away her life to protect someone else's. It was because she saw literally no other option. In the unconscious, she didn't even have the choice to retreat. There was no way out of the situation without one of the three of us losing our lives. That's the only reason she chose to do what she did. Yeah, she was never the kind of person who would praise self-sacrifice as some kind of virtue. She'd only ever accepted it as an option while all the others had been exhausted, and it was truly the only way. Right. But this time, that's not the case. You're here, I'm here. All our friends are here. We put our heads together, I'm sure we could have found another way out of here. One where no one would have to die. You must have realized that. Yeah, you tried to take the easy way out, didn't you? I hate to say it, but yeah, I did. And it's a pretty shameful thing for a Dominion to be doing, huh? See, got no right to be criticizing you. I'm even less fit to be a knight than you. Still, standing around lamenting my own failings isn't gonna get us anywhere. So if you're for walking, let's get ourselves out of here. Come again? What are you looking so surprised for? You didn't think I was gonna stay here and accept being punished for all eternity, did you? Well, either that or stay here and wait for Rufina to show up again. Listen here, Reese. I'm not gonna deny that there's a part of me, big part, wants to be punished for what I did. And there's a part of me that was overjoyed to see Rufina again, however it came to be. But I'm not alone down here. You're here with me. Believe me, that changes everything. As long as you're here, I'm not staying in this hellhole a second longer than I have to. We're getting out of here, you and me, no matter what it takes. Right. Right. Chapter 7. Kevin and Reese are literally in hell. You, hey.
We can take a nap.
Oh, Reese has her ribbon now. It's got a little ponytail.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
A nap in hell! Yes. It's very important to take your hell naps.
Take that! Sorry.
One moment. Nobody saw me. Oh, okay. Hey, a new sword.
Goddess, my thanks to Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Hello again, Merlin. You especially cannot be up here while I have chocolate. That's very bad for you. So you need to go. Thank you. Give it to somebody else later. Oh, you're a big guy. Let's kill you.
Goddess, my thanks.
Did I run the wrong way? No, I don't think I did. That's true. Rufina's blind and still hits him. Magic. I'm sorry, Merlin, but you need to learn that no means no.
It's a lump. It's a flesh lump. Kevin Graham, you son of a bitch. How dare you? What? One of the heretics I killed, huh? Damn right I am. I'm Owen, the first of oh so many lives you claimed. Owen? He was a bishop in the Congregation for Divine Worship. He was also the one who hired those Jaegers to attack Astor House. Was a pathetic act of revenge after being exiled for corruption. Merlin, no! You cannot have the hot chocolate. Do I need to call Justin? Come here. Okay. Him? Like he says, he was my first target after taking out the Astor House. Never thought I'd have a chance to see your ugly mug again. As a field crawl around this flaming pit for all eternity, unable to even break free from it all. It's hot. It hurts. I hate it. I hate it. It's hot. I hate it. I hate. I hurt. Hate. Help me. Hot. Hate. Pain. Hate. Help. Hot. Hate. Help. I hot. What a pitiful sight you are now. Well, hey. I guess you suffered enough I could put you out of your misery. No more heat or suffering for you. Just a quick death and an eternal rest as a grimoire.
Is it a little wrong to use Spirit Flow at this point? Yes. Am I doing it anyway? Also, yes.
O pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Kevin. Alright, let's keep this up. I doubt we're near the exit just yet. Can't dawdle here for too long.
Hell nap.
Stay alert. This ain't over.
Just try to run into the lava like a genius. Take a guess on how that turned out.
O pitiful souls, may
Take that! Good job. Keep it up.
He changed his victory thing. It's more calm now. He's a sad little meow meow.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Take that! Sorry, but you had to die.
Are you really sorry, Kevin? These guys seem to be kind of assholes. I think they died on purpose.
Sorry, but you had to die.
I don't want to use her S-craft. Oh! Whoops, Kevin is fucking dead. S-craft time it is then. Let's go.
Upon the golden wings a saddle. Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Hello, betters. Let's go.
Blood extract. I mean, I guess you really wouldn't find tasty things in hell, huh? He got betters.
Take that! Stay alert. Take that!
Oh, pitiful souls, may you...
Please, let me eat you. I'm so hungry.
A child? His name's Elmer. As a young boy, turned into a flesh-eating monster by a fanatical devil-worshipping cult. Did it all through a ritual involving artifacts. Tried everything I could to save him. The kind of thaumaturgy I could think of, but eventually, the only option was to put him out of his misery. Oh, I can... It both look so tasty. So go on. I won't hurt. He didn't deserve this kid, but I'm not gonna blame Aiden either. The owner resents someone who's a dick. So, let me put you to peace a second time.
No, I don't want to die. I just don't want to be hungry anymore. I don't like them doing this. Did I give you anything that doesn't suck? Christ. Gave you Ariel at least.
Good job. Keep it up.
I didn't want to get out of bed for a week after that one. Now times changed. It's practically another day for me now. Kevin!
Why? Why have you been trying to deal with all of this on your own all this time? You could at least talk to me.
I chose the path I walk by myself, Reese. Why do I have to drag others down with me? Especially you. Nah, that's not why I didn't talk to you about it at all, was it? I more than anything, I was afraid. I didn't want you to see me trying to hurt myself, to punish myself. I was afraid that if you did, the bond between us would be severed forever, and that thought alone was too much to bear. Yeah, I bet that was the real reason.
He was right. You're stupid. You're the stupidest person I've ever met.
Couldn't you use something a little more affectionate? I called you a dummy before, right? That one's cute. Although, I guess being stupid suits me.
Dummy, blockhead, half-wit.
That's an impressive collection of insults you got in stock. You okay now, Reese?
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. Do all I can to get us out of here. So I don't want you to worry about me. I want you to rely on me. Okay.
Poor little dude. Do I mean Kevin or the little kid? I don't know. Yes?
Oh, pitiful souls, may you... Goddess.
I don't know what that was, but it's gone now.
Oh boy, superior shoes.
Oh, she already has synchrotrons. I don't need to worry about that. Okay. I guess I get to find out what this thing is now. It's a haunted mirror. Oh. Why do I have her on death blow when she's useless?
Oh, pitiful souls, may you...
Did I learn nothing from that encounter? Yes. I am incapable of learning. I am only capable of mashing A.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Yes. He's wearing a onesie. I will open the menu after this to prove it. He is wearing a goddamn onesie. And everyone I have pointed it out to has gotten very, very angry about it. Behold! Kevin Graham wears a onesie, everyone! He's got a stupid hair and a goddamn onesie. It's beautiful. The outfit design and the character design in the Sky games in general is... It's true. He deserves to be in hell for the onesie alone. Not because of anything he did, because of the onesie. He chose this. I mean, hey, we should at least be happy that Falcom remembered he existed again recently. It's been a long time since Falcom remembered he existed. We got new art of Kevin this year. That doesn't happen. No, fuck you. No, like, without getting into spoilers for future games, there is a scene later where they show all of the Growls Rider that we've seen, and they straight up forgot Kevin until they put him in with a patch. He's a protagonist of one of these games. They forgot Kevin. That's impressive.
Sorry.
I'll check it out in a minute. Okay, fine. What's the new thing? Yeah, that's useful, but like... kinda meh, actually. Another glider here, man. I do! Yeah, you're taking that. Alright, we're gonna hit another enemy, aren't we? Yep. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Mom? Is this... at least this way? At least this way. The two of us can... Oh, yikes. I am sorry, my dude.
May 1,000 doors
Take her out. Oh, that didn't work.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Damn. That one hurt.
Kevin, you don't... This place and everything in it was seriously what I wanted for myself, and I'm probably the biggest masochist who ever lived, don't you think?
You don't need to force yourself to talk, Kevin!
Sorry.
Oh.
I guess I'll wait.
Hey, babe, are you running a stream again? He can't hear me.
It's just me, chatting by myself into the void. Hoping that one day I'll reconnect to the internet. I think he's realized the internet is broken too. One day when I upload this to YouTube, the absolutely nobody who watches this will find this section and maybe they'll have a giggle. Nope, evidently not. He has realized nothing. Hey, husband!
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, the internet's back.
Hello again, everybody! The internet died. I blame my husband. Anyway. I suppose this moment had to come sooner or later. I've been running away from Mom's death ever since the day I lost her. I've been so desperate to look away from it all. Now, I feel like I can finally accept what happened. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Let's get going, Reese. There'll be plenty of time to be sad after we get out of this place. Right now, we need to concentrate on living long enough to do that. Okay. Hi, noob. You can't have the trash can.
Goddess,
No.
my thanks to thee.
Death Slugger! I think they show up in,
Goddess, my thanks
Cold Steel, too. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I feel like it's true. I don't want to deal with this. That's a note from me, dog. Nucleus. Demon shit. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we're back. Okay. Nope. Like, if they're not gonna move, I'm not gonna go out of my way, you know?
Take that! Take that! Sorry, but you had.
Did I just run down the way I came? I think I did. Yes. Ah, damn it, again! Oh, here we are. Hey, babe. Do you have a stream on?
I do not.
Okay, because I keep getting disconnected.
No, I
Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second and save, because I haven't done that in a while for one thing. And also, can you restart the router? This is the third time. Router's over by his desk, so it's easier to just ask him to do it than to get up and try to fumble through all the stuff he's got over there. Connecting, no internet, connected. Let's see if OBS reconnects. Alright, says I'm reconnected for now, so on we go with our lives. Or are we? No, I'm going the wrong way again. Ah, shit.
Take that!
Oh, pitiful souls.
Rest station. Hell nap. Yay.
Let's save. Again. I mean, I just did, but that was off camera, so... To prove to everyone that I have actually saved a game from other... Oh, these are creepy.
Oh, we're at the exit.
Gates are Gehenna. Those gates are distorted but steadfast, serving to keep the living and the dead apart. Yeah, they've been accurately realized for sure. Too bad the testament's not gives any clues as to how the two of us can force them open. Nor do you have any chance of doing so. Who was that time?
Oh! I was wrong! About who this was. Pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. I never thought we'd have the pleasure of meeting face to face again. Certainly not in a place bedecked with so many delightful peculiarities.
I figured you might show up eventually. This place being full of people I'd killed, you rearing your ugly head was always a given. Who was he? He's the biggest sinner the church has ever been unfortunate enough to have in their ranks. The bishop of the Congregation for the Sacraments, who went on to become an Anguis in Ouroboros. George Waxman, a demon I put an end to half a year ago.
That's him?
Not discerning your identity was truly my most careless blunder. I never suspected that the priest before me would be the one to inherit the long vacant position of Fifth Dominion. Life does so love its surprises, doesn't it?
Well, that was the point. Me being a Dominion was deliberately kept secret so I could serve as one of the Congregation's trump cards. Of course, the truth's out in the open now, but it's a fair enough price to pay if it means you're dead.
The Congregation always were a cunning bunch. They created such an elaborate scheme just to take out poor little me. Was the plan conceived shortly after your stigma first manifested? No, I'm sure it was. And after that, it was merely biding your time until you'd make your move. With the Dominion, the Salt Pail, and a carefully designed game plan on their side, the odds of me escaping my life were woefully slim indeed.
You're right about how cunning they are. In that sense, you're probably just as right when you called me a damn dog.
I was fine with being that way, too. How respectable of you. I must admit, I am astounded. I carried out plenty of my own research on stigmas and their capabilities. I had no idea a genuine article was capable of quite this much.
What are you talking about?
I suspect that deep down you already know the answer. It is my deepest pleasure to elaborate. The Gehenna in which we stand is a reflection of your latent desires, that you already know. But more specifically, the cause of this is your stigma.
Huh?
What do you mean? After the Oriole's disappearance, Phantasma was thrown into a state of great confusion. After all, Phantasma was the Oriole's subsystem. Without the Oriole to control it, it was like a ship whose captain suddenly vanished. Lost. To calm its own confusion, Phantasma sought a new master who could take the place of the Oriole and control it. Specifically, it chose a person with the deepest trauma from among those close to the Oriole when it vanished. Its decision made, it found the stigma that exists deep within you and made a copy within itself. That stigma then manifested your latent desire, Gehenna, here in Phantasma. And that is how both this and the Lord of Phantasma came into existence. Well, I suppose that's enough exposition for now. And now that we're clear of all confusion, I have a proposition for you. It will allow you to resolve all of this without a single loss of life. A tantalizing prospect, no?
You can do that?
Really?
It's quite simple. You need only to cast away your humanity. Nothing more. Your stigma rose from the ashes of immense despair and guilt. What better way to deal with this situation than to become a being that is not burdened by such worthless emotions? Become a truly self-supporting superhuman, capable of controlling every facet of themselves.
You're insane. That's no way for people to live.
Yet it is the goal I obsessively pursue in both life and death alike. My research into stigma was but one part of my efforts to achieve it. My efforts with Joshua may not have borne fruit. But you, they were so very close to reaching it. And once you become a superhuman, you will be able to fully control your own stigma and emerge as a new lord of Phantasma.
Silence, Faceless! Stop trying to deceive him with that forked tongue of yours!
Please, I am doing no such thing. I only presented a modest proposal at best.
Yeah, eating babies was also a modest proposal, Wiseman. Shut up!
Not one word I've said is a lie. I swear it. You could argue that I may feel resentment towards him for being instrumental in my death, but at this point that matters little to me. Everything pales in significance to see my long-cherished ambition realized. I abandoned the church's teachings and joined Ouroboros in pursuit of creating a superhuman, and now I finally can.
You're insane. That's hilarious. You don't need to keep defending me.
Kevin?
I'm glad to see you understand me. I just knew you would see sense at the end.
Oh, thank you for the follow! Despite all of the constant signing off, thank you!
So I just disagree with the fact that I need to be stronger than I am.
Oh, I have 2 follows! Double thank you! Yo! Welcome to literal hell!
It was my weakness and cowardice that led to taking Rafina's life in my own hands. It was my weakness and my cowardice that led to rejecting Mom and allowing her to die. Now, it's those same 2 qualities that have led to Reese and the others getting drawn into this mess to suffer. All those things are on me. All of them.
But
You're absolutely right. There's no need to despair any longer. You have it in you to overcome such weaknesses.
alright, stretching can do. Ooh, I needed that actually. Ow, my upper back. Okay.
Follow the path I've opened to you, and they will be a thing of the past, a mere memory.
That's one option, sure. Good one, too. But, sorry, it's not the one I'm gonna be picking. Man, I'm even more of a loser than I figured. Even now, I just can't bring myself to forget the taste of chocolate I had that day. What? When Rafina and Reese found me, I was crushed beyond measure. I thought I'd never be able to stand up again and overcome them.
Oh, goodness, thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome to hell. We're having a very dramatic scene. Right now, we're at the end of the 3rd game, so if you've never been here before, I'm sorry. Spoilers about.
Bun Bun Raid!
When Rufina and Reese found me, I was crushed beyond measure. I thought I'd never be able to stand up and overcome the despair I felt. That's why the bitter yet sweet taste left such a strong impression on me. That's why it gave me the strength to move forward, even knowing how many hardships awaited.
Thank you for another follow!
Because for every hardship, there'll be just as much joy waiting for me. Heaven. So, sorry, Faceless. This thing ain't gonna work out between us. Very well. I'm not about to force you to change your mind. Let's see how far this pathetic sentimentality will take you when your lives are placed in mortal peril, shall we?
No, that don't look good. Those look large. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are these? I don't like this. Oh, they're tentacly. I don't. Ooh, no. No. Do I do commissions? Not presently, because I'm still trying to recover from quite a bit of burnout and get myself together. When I do start taking commissions, I will put it on my Twitter, so keep an eye on that. I do intend to start taking them again someday. It's just, it took me long enough to finish my last batch. I can't, in good faith, start taking them again. Sorry.
Oh. Start and roast. I had to face both Guardians of Gehenna's gates once for this round, huh? You may be a Dominion, but surely even you realize you don't stand a chance of winning here.
Thank you for the follow!
Nobody had to worry about that girl with you. Well, having any second thoughts?
Don't you dare listen to him, Kevin. I'll be fine. Don't let worrying about me stop you doing what's right.
Well, you're right about our chances of winning. You high-ranking devils and you against the two of us? Things aren't looking so hot. At least, that's before I knew I'm not the man I once was. What?
Ah! Hello, friend.
Ah! I'm no good at anime screaming. I'm so sorry. Superpowered Stigma! Kevin, the answer is Spear of Lure. This is a space element attack that hits all foes in the field and is especially effective versus devils. That's very... Was that a question game? Yes, please!
Wow.
Impossible! What is that?
This is the other side of my stigma.
It's light side.
It's been there all along. I was just never able to see it. Until now. How can this be? Seems like I owe you a word of thanks, Faceless. Turning down that deal you threw out has finally allowed me to gain a little confidence in myself. As a token of my appreciation, you can be the first one to see what I can do. As its victim. I always knew you were nothing more than a dog.
Fine, have it your way. Let's see how much of a difference a change of color really makes against such overwhelming odds. I welcome you to try.
Oh, please, feel calm within my soul to become a pillar of light upon this purgatory. Spears of heaven!
Well, that was fun. Ow. Oh god, I forgot he has that crap. It's really, really creepy! And I do have feelings about his voice. Campanella was right.
I know this.
My kitty came to say hello. Wow, I am dying. I need to use my S-craft.
Hi, sweetheart, baby, you can't be in front of the screen.
I know, you're better about this than Merlin, but you still need to go.
Yay! We win!
That's a lot of Sepis.
Well done. But as long as Phantasma exists, I will never die. I'll always be watching you from here, Kevin Graham. Watching to see just how long you can continue to desperately play tough before accepting the reality around you.
And he's dead.
Desperately play tough, huh? I wish I could disagree. What do you mean?
Oh, rip.
Kevin! How are you? Are you alright?
I'm fine. I think I just overdid it some. Again. I'll be okay, though. I won't flop over like I did last time we pulled this. Not after I made my mind up to finally face Rufina head on.
Good.
Still, we might have beaten them, but we're not really in the best situation here, are we? How are we even supposed to get that door open? I don't think we're good enough to get it to budge.
Yeah. We've come this far, we can't just give up. I think we're going to have to destroy it.
As usual, you mind if we at least try something else before resorting to rampant destruction? Besides, I think this gate's the most important defining structure down here. This makes us a replica of Gehenna more than anything. Can't see it being very easy to destroy.
Hey!
That sounds like... Is this a joke?
Oh my god, it's Gilbert! I've never been so happy to see someone in my life.
Once again, you go out of your way to defy logic. You found you in some weird-ass places. This one's gotta be the weirdest of them all. How did you get down here? His presence is more than a little suspicious. You're not working with the Lord of Phantasma, are you?
The Lord of Whitset? No, forget it. We don't have time to chit-chat. We need to run. Now, or we're done for.
Huh? Was that... roaring and the sound of flapping wings? A lot of them.
Ah!
Are those devils?
As high-ranking as the two we just beat, but they're no slouches either. How are we supposed to take this many on at once?
Do something! This is your responsibility! I don't want to die! Not here!
And do you think we do?
I sure don't. Damn it, I used too much of my stigma's power. Gotta at least try to get these two an opening to get away, but how?
Stay back! Stay back!
Kevin? I don't think I got much of a choice here.
Kevin! Reese! Are you okay?
Thank goodness we made it.
What is this place?
Hell? Oh my. This looks like a one-to-one replica of Gehenna. My compliments to the designer.
I see you two hanging in there. I can see we're in for a fun time.
Why the heck is Gilbert with you?
You guys?
What?
After you fell down here, Celeste was gracious enough to search for your location. And thanks to you having the cube with you, we were able to find it. She finished connecting a path here only moments ago. This door will take you back up to the garden.
Really?
We appreciate it. I can't believe my luck. Anyway, the talking can wait until later. We'll charge and try to force an opening in their ranks. You take that chance to break through and get through the gate. Hurry!
Thanks!
Surely, and thank you.
Then shall we begin? The most thrilling dance with devils awaits!
Righteousness shall be victorious. Fall before the blade of Evander!
Let's do this!
Right! Gilbert running for his goddamn life! And that is the end of Chapter 7. The next chapter is the finale, although there is a big-ass final dungeon, as I understand it, along with Star Door 15, which, if you go to the Trail series / Kiseki, you know that Star Door 15 is going to be incredibly painful. So, I will say, for anybody who's interested in seeing the conclusion of this game, I will be continuing it next week on the 19th, next Thursday. There will be a very, very big content warning for that for child abuse, child sexual abuse. There's no way around it. It's going to be very gross, but if I want to beat the game, I have to do it, and it's important to a certain character's development. So keep that in mind if you want to join next time. If you don't want to see it, I totally understand. Skip out. I won't hold it against anybody. I will be stopping things here for tonight, as I am 5 minutes before my usual stop time, and we're at the end of a chapter, so that seems like a really good time to leave off, so let's talk scheduling. Like I said, I'll be continuing this next week on the 19th, but before that, on the 17th, I'll be playing more of Super Mario RPG, which I just started last time. The week after that, the 24th, I'll be continuing with Pokemon Stadium, where I'll hopefully be getting through the Prime Cup R2. My guess is I will finish the game next Thursday. If I don't, it'll bleed over on the 26th. If I have finished the game, we will be starting Cold Steel 1, because Crossbell is not fully out over here, and I don't want to start that until it is. Then we'll be with more Super Mario RPG on the 31st, and Cold Steel more than likely on the 2nd. I think that covers the next couple of weeks fairly well. I may or may not do anything in between. It depends on whether or not I have friends to play with or somebody really wants me to play a certain game. Until then, I had a good time tonight. Hope everyone else did too. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It means a lot to me. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Bye, everybody!